Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. My name is Mercedes. In today's video, I have two collections to share with you from GLAM Polish. It is their Addams Family collection and then the Pumpkin King collection. These have been out for a little while. They are limited edition, but they are still all available on the website. And the good part is that they are currently on sale. Now, I find that when GLAM Polish releases these limited edition collections, they are truly limited edition, but you don't necessarily have to rush to their website and worry about them selling out. And you can always find them at a discounted price, which is really great. Before we go on, if you haven't already subscribed, I hope that you do. I upload videos with live swatches and I love talking about all things nails and nail polish. Now, I have a lot of content to share with you guys. So you're going to be seeing me back to back here on the YouTube platform. You might see me wearing the same outfit, but I need to get this out because I want you guys to see all of these beautiful polishes that are going to be available in the next coming days and weeks. Also, I don't have any earrings on at the moment. I'm going to this place called Studs, which they have different locations. There's one actually here in the Boston area that I'm going to be going to. They specialize in ear piercings. They don't use any like guns, like ear piercing guns. They just use needles. And I've been wanting to get like a third piercing on my lobe on both sides. I may actually do something a little bit different. We'll see. But they are experts. I heard nothing but good things about them. So I will travel out of my way to go and see them. Also, I've been incorporating, my nails are bare. I have so much swatching to do, so don't judge me. Also, I've been trying to wear more of my lip liners with my lipsticks and lip glosses, and I'm really, really feeling it. I really like it. I'll leave the details of the lip and the lip combo down below so you can see. Okay, but that's enough. Let's get into these beautiful swatches. We're going to be starting off with the Pumpkin King Trio, and this one is Everybody Scream, Everybody Scream. It's described as a bright and metallic glitter mix, large glitter dots, shifting iridescent flakies, and scattered holographic flakies. So these are all the ones I'll be showing you part of like their GLAM Polish Halloween horror shop. So definitely Halloween theme, but definitely not just only wearing them during Halloween. You can definitely wear them at different times during the year. This one is definitely a topper. I was trying to place a large orange glitter right there. GLAM Polish has amazing toppers. If you haven't already tried their toppers, you could definitely build this up to wear on its own. I mean, if you added a third coat, I don't think you'll necessarily like reach opacity, but you'll get something kind of like what you see here. This is just 2 coats, obviously, but you'll definitely get more glitter payoff. I would recommend either rocking it in 2 coats or pairing it with a different polish, like a cream polish or something like that, and just applying like 1 coat over cream polish. It is absolutely stunning. The metallic glitter glitters in here really shine on your nail. It is such a pretty mixture of different sized glitters. I definitely see like Halloween, but I definitely see springtime. I definitely see summertime. It is such a fun topper. And again, if you haven't tried toppers from GLAM Polish, you have to. Like, they're amazing. The glitters never settle, at least the ones that I've tried. And I've purchased from GLAM Polish for a really long time. So this was even before I received PR. And the glitters that I have from those polishes are still suspended throughout the bottle. They're that good. But beautiful, beautiful glitter topper. Pictured are 2 coats of Everybody Scream, Everybody Scream with a glossy top coat. Next up is King of the Pumpkin Patch, and this one is described as a white crelly with black and neon glitter mix. Another beautiful glitter mix that we have here. Now, for GLAM Polish, I'm used to doing 2 coats, especially with their white crellies or just crellies in general. This one I ended up building up in 3. The base was more true to its crelly description. So, I mean, you could definitely leave it at 2 coats. You're going to see that soon. But I decided to go in with 3 because I really wanted to build up that base and make it look a little more white. So a little more stark. than what you're seeing here. I wasn't a big fan of like the squishiness. I think if you like the squishy look, obviously definitely go for 2, but I really wanted to build up the base. And even with all of those coats, like you can still see the glitters. Like I love the sandwich effect that goes on here. You can still see all of the glitters perfectly. They stand out beautifully. There is an even distribution of all of the glitters. I can see myself wearing this in the summertime for sure, definitely. I think this would be kind of funky on the toes as like a summer pedicure too. Obviously, you can definitely wear this in the fall, Halloween, or anytime you want. I'm a seasonal polish wearer. I know I mentioned that a couple of times. So when I see a polish, I associate it with a certain season. So Halloween, fall, even summertime, because you have those neon glitters that are in there. But even with 3 coats, I found that it wasn't thick or like gloopy. It was just enough to make it nice and plump and juicy. Now with all of these, they do have glitter, so keep that in mind. You are probably going to want to do a glitter smoother and then your glossy top coat over it. Because I swatch and I swatch very quickly, I don't apply a glitter smoother. There's just no need for that because the top coat doesn't dry down all of the way, so it still gives that plump effect. But I will always let you know if you're going to need a glitter smoother and a glitter in a glossy top coat. So there you have it. Pictured are 3 coats of King of the Pumpkin Patch with a glossy top coat. And the last in this trio is Sally's Song, and this one is described as a light aqua crelly with matte glitter mix. This one caught me off guard because I'm usually not a big fan of baby blue, but I actually really enjoyed this polish. Now, you have to be careful with glam polishes when you're using a glam polish brush to paint your nails. These stems are really long, so the longer the stem, the more of a chance that you have for the polish to run down the stem of the brush. So just keep that in mind. This one built up beautifully in just 2 coats. I had no issues with the glitter distribution. It dispersed beautifully. The finish was still crelly-like, but it still gave me a nice, squishy, full opacity look. I think longer nails, 2 or 3, depending on your preference, is gonna work for you. I know this is like a Halloween-inspired polish, but I really see myself wearing this in the springtime. It's such a nice pastel-y-ish kind of color. I don't know if I'd necessarily call this a pastel. I'm not really a big fan of pastel polishes too, just an FYI, but this is a beautiful polish. Pictured are 2 coats of Sally's Song with a glossy top coat. Now we're moving on to the Addams Family collection. So this is a six piece collection, and we're starting off with It's a Miserable Night. This one is described as a deep purple with scattered holographic flakies and aurora shimmer. That first coat just built up so beautifully. I think long or short nails, 2 coats is going to be perfect for you. Now, like I mentioned before, just be very careful with the brushes if you're using the Glam Polish brushes. I don't really know if they're interchangeable with other brushes, so if somebody knows that, then leave it down below. But you can have polish run down the stem, so just an FYI again. But the deep purple shade, oh my goodness, it's stunning. This is gonna be beautiful for the winter time. I think I might have to put this on my winter rack. The aurora shimmer is so jam-packed in there. The scattered holographic flakies, everything about this is just gorgeous. I love the sparkle that it gives off. I think honestly my favorite part is going to have to be that aurora shimmer. Even though at certain angles it gives me kind of like a goldish, greenish vibe. I'm not the biggest fan of gold shimmer. But because you have some of that like greenish shimmery vibe in there as well, it kind of makes up for it. And plus the formula, I mean, can't be mad. 2 coats, this is beautiful. It's a beautiful deep purple shade. Pictured are 2 coats of It's a Miserable Night with a glossy top coat. Next up we have Thing, You're a Handful. This one is described as a mauve with scattered holographic flakies and aurora shimmer. This, I feel like, even though there's a lot of mauve polishes out there, for some reason, I just think it's kind of unique. And I don't know if it's because it's so jam-packed with all the aurora shimmer And then you have your sprinkling of holographic flakies, and it really makes it sparkle and shine. I mean, that beautiful shimmer. Oh my God, it's so pretty. And it's much darker than I thought it was going to be. It almost leans towards being like one of those swampy, ugly, pretty colors, which I actually really enjoy. It's very different. And I think because you have mauve mixed with that yellow, goldish, greenish shifting shimmer, which I don't really see very often, or maybe I haven't seen at all, because this reminds me of nothing that I've seen or that I own. It's very pretty, very different. The opacity, the coverage, 2 coats, long or short nails is going to be perfect for you. It's definitely a warm, cozier kind of color. So I think like fall, I think, you know, if you're in the colder months and you kind of just want to slap something on that kind of makes you feel a little more cozier because it's freezing and blizzarding outside or whatever the case, this is going to be a perfect polish for you. Very different, very unique, and I love it. Pictured are 2 coats of Thing You're a Handful with a glossy top coat. Here we have We Don't Hug, and this one is described as a gray with scattered holographic flakies and aurora shimmer. So they all have holographic flakies and then either golden chrome shimmer or aurora shimmer. Just an FYI. Again, another beautiful shade. This one is definitely on the dustier side, obviously because it's gray. It built up beautifully for me in just 2 coats. I think long or short nails, 2 coats is going to be fine for you. The coverage is absolutely perfection. All of these polishes in the Addams Family collection are perfection. The pink shimmer that is on, like, in this is beautiful. So you see pink, you see green, you see a little bit of kind of like a dustier blue along the edges. Again, another unique polish, something that I haven't swatched before or something that I don't own. It's very, very, very pretty. I see myself wearing this sometime in January. This reminds me of a January polish. Yes, January. Even though you have that gray base, the aurora shimmer that is so packed in here kind of makes it more, I don't want to say prettier, but it gives it like those dainty kind of feminine vibes because you have that beautiful pink shimmer in there. Really is a unique polish, like a lot of these in this collection, which I appreciate, especially owning like a gajillion polishes. Pictured are 2 coats of We Don't Hug with a glossy top coat. And just keep in mind, all these polishes, they're not going to dry down textured. They will dry down flat, so you do want to use a nice thick glossy top coat. Here we have Salt, Pepper, or Cyanide. It's so funny. It's described as a deep teal with scattered holographic flakies and golden chrome shimmer. Again, another beautiful 2-coater. It is jam-packed with that golden chrome shimmer. And I know I mentioned this, I'm not into gold shimmer like that, but if you mix it in with something else, this one has holographic flakies, or if it's paired with the right type of color and base, then I will lean towards it. And I think this is just beautiful. I love that dark teal base. It is beautiful for the winter, beautiful for the fall. All of that golden chrome shimmer in there is taking this deep teal. Do you hear my cat? We have a baby kitten. All of that golden chrome shimmer in there converts this deep teal base to almost like a greenish base, which honestly, like for the name, I can definitely see that. Cyanide in this color, I see it. Nonetheless, it's a gorgeous shade. Pictured are 2 coats of Salt, Pepper, or Cyanide with a glossy top coat. Here we have Unhappy Darling, and this one is described as a bronze with scattered holographic flakies and gold chrome shimmer. Again, another beautiful 2-coater, so just a heads up. This one definitely pulled more warmer on me, but surprisingly, I didn't hate that. I thought it looked actually really good against my skin tone. This is very, very bronze, almost like a bronze penny kind of copperish look. The coverage was absolutely amazing. I can't say that enough for all of these polishes. The shimmer in here, the gold shimmer, just makes the bronze pop even more. And it gives it like a nice orangey, warm fall Thanksgiving vibe. Again, I know these are kind of, sort of Halloween inspired, right? The Addams family. But I would wear this after Halloween. I see this and I think of the month of November, which I need a Thanksgiving mani and I don't know what to wear. Maybe it might be this one, guys. Possibly. But it is gorgeous. I love how the edges or the perimeters of my nails lean or pull a more darker color. I love that. It makes it look mysterious. Pictured are 2 coats of Unhappy Darling with a glossy top coat. And rounding out the Addams Family collection, we have Don't Torture Yourself Gomez, That's My Job. And this one is described as a vampy red with scattered holographic flakies and aurora shimmer. I don't know if I would describe this as like a true red. I think it definitely leans more like berry toned. I mean, I guess it's in the red family. But I don't know if I would say this is like a vampy red. But nonetheless, I think it's a gorgeous polish. I love red polishes and I need to wear my red polishes more because I don't. But this one, oh my goodness, like the aurora shimmer in this one like blows it out of the park for like all of these polishes. I mean, the aurora shimmer and the other polishes were beautiful, but this one, it just like glows from within. It looks like you have a fire on your nails. It is so stunning. Beautiful. Like, I mean, I guess here, like now you can see like the vampiness up close, and in like direct lighting, it looks more of a brighter red. But I guess like in like non-direct lighting, it's more of a darker base. Such a beautiful glowy shade. Long or short nails, 2 coats is going to be fine for you if I didn't mention that already. Pictured are 2 coats of Don't Torture Yourself Gomez, That's My Job, with a glossy top coat. And there you have it, the 2 beautiful collections from Glam Polish. Like I mentioned earlier, they are available on the website and they're currently on sale. They are limited edition, so just keep that in mind. They're not going to be around forever. There were a couple standouts for me. The first collection, the Pumpkin King collection, Sally's Song. I really enjoyed this one, which is funny, right? Because I'm really not a baby blue polish lover. Actually, I don't really like baby blue in general. But something about this is making me change my mind about that. I really love all of the glitters in here. You have your like blue metallic glitters, you have your purple metallic, the yellow, the darker glitters that are in here. Everything that's mixed into this like robin's egg tone polish. I really like it. I don't know. I really enjoyed it. I love the formula. Glam Polish always like hits it out of the park with their glitter formulas. You think it's gonna be sheer, and then you put the second coat on and you're like, nope, this is fully opaque in 2 coats. And it's amazing. Like I love their glitter polish formulas. They do a really, really good job. And the glitters stay suspended, okay? They stay suspended. Another brand like that is Cadillacquer. Their glitters do not settle. They will stay suspended in that polish. But it's a really beautiful color. I love it for the springtime. This will actually look really, really pretty on the toes as well. So definitely a standout for me. And then I have 2 from the Addams Family collection. First one is Unhappy Darling. This is like that beautiful fall in a bottle type of polish. I love the burnt orangey tone. I think it looks great against my skin tone. Sometimes these colors can kind of blend in with my like a warmerish tone, even though I think I'm a neutral tone. You know how they say like the veins on your wrist let you know the tone of your skin? I have blue and green, so I think that means I'm a neutral tone. But anyways, I'm definitely more like warmer if you look at me anyways, but sometimes these warmer types of shades can blend in a little too much with my skin color, and it just doesn't look good. But this one I really enjoyed. I think it looked beautiful on me, and definitely a beautiful polish for the fall months, especially November. This screams like November Thanksgiving. And then the other one from the Addams Family collection, this one is Don't Torture Yourself Gomez, That's My Job. This one is beautiful. Kind of almost matches my sweater, but look at this. I love red polish. I don't wear it enough. This is beautiful. The hollow in here, the depth of this shade, it is beautiful. It's going to be beautiful for the winter months, I think. Something that I can see myself wearing in February as well. I like to get a Valentine's Day rack together, so for sure. That is all that I have for you guys today. Let me know if you plan on picking up any of these polishes or if you already have, and how do you like them if you've already received them. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.